Good evening and welcome to Crafting by Moonlight. This evening we are doing yet another Harry Potter tutorial, and for this one we're doing the Felix Felicis container bottle like Harry got in the movie and in the book. And I love this. This is a really great thing for kids. When I did it for my daughter's birthday, the kids all loved it, and also the parents loved it too. Now in this one I actually did use glitter, which is that dark spot right there. So this time I'm actually not going to use glitter in contrast to the rest of the recipe. I'm just going to keep it real simple and we'll see how it turns out. All you're going to need for it is empty bottles like this. I purchased these at Michael's. They're in the wedding section and they are kind of pricey, so make sure once again if you're doing a party that you use the coupons. Usually they have a 40% off one regular price item, and these are usually regular priced. I think they are 24 something for a container of 18. So this is the box. That's the beginning of it, and it's called the Wedding Collection, and it's by Garter Studios. And like I said, there's 18 in a pack. This is the back of the pack, and they sell for about $24. So once again, if you're having more children or even adults for a party, you want to make sure you use the coupons for that. And once again, the Michaels coupons are one coupon per person per day. So if you need more than one, always bring a friend when you go shopping. So also with that, you need Artist Loft, and this is called Old Gold, and it's acrylic paint. And sometimes you can get this on sale where they have a buy one get one free, and this is at Michael's as well. Artist Loft is a Michael's brand, or a brand that Michael's carries. I haven't seen it anywhere else, so I do believe it's like the Michael's brand. You're also going to need, believe it or not, just a squeeze bottle of water, or even just a regular bottle of water, but maybe a funnel so that this doesn't spill all over. So we're going to start real simple, real easy. Anyone that's not a crafter can do it. So you just pull the cork off, open up your bottle of paint, and you want to squeeze it right in. Now, that may look like a lot of paint in there, and it kind of is, but you don't, when you're diluting it, you only want to dilute it enough so that it moves around like a liquid potion, but it still has the same luster and the same color, and it doesn't look diluted at all. So now that I've got all my paint in there, so it's about maybe up to here with the paint, which is not a bad spot. We're going to take our water and we're just going to start drizzling it in. And we don't want it up the neck. We don't want to fill it up the neck. We just want to fill it up just a little bit. So it's to the bottom of the neck. And as you can see, it's already starting to get foggy with the paint. So then we're going to put the cap on and shake it up real well. And this might take a few times. You want to do this maybe a week to 2 weeks in advance before your party, because you want to keep basically shaking these up once a day until they get to be the right consistency and color. Because right now it looks a little milky, and I think, like I said, I believe I did this once a day for up to a week to 2 weeks. And then I also did add in some ultra fine glitter that was gold color to kind of make it a little bit easier and gave it a little bit more of a gold shine. And you can do that too. Actually, I believe what I bought was the Recollections ultra fine gold glitter that kind of matched the paint. It might have been slightly darker, but it matched this color of the paint. And there you are. There you have it. A bottle of Felix Felicis. Now, like I said, you can go ahead and cap it with the sealing wax. And if you have So if you have your seal from the last tutorial with your letter garland, you can use the same seal. You can always purchase gold sealing wax as well and put the gold sealing wax on this. Or you can just put sealing wax on it and let it blob up like you would on a wine bottle. Or you can even, for this one I'm going to go ahead and do that. Pull the cap off. Take your glue gun down at the very bottom of your cork. So not up top, down at the bottom. You don't want it dripping inside, but at the same time you don't want it too far up the cork either. And get your glue on there. Just a little bit. And go ahead and put the stopper right back in. And then you might need to hold that down a little bit while that glue settles and hardens. You can even blow on it a little bit and see that already starting to give you that little sealing wax seal. And you can go ahead and actually take your glue gun and just seal the top of it and make it look like sealing wax. So here's your glue already. And you want to just spin it around because the wax is, or the glue is starting to fold over, which is okay. And then what you can do is put it on the top. Just be very careful because it is hot. Another thing that I wanted to discuss this evening is that when you are buying a glue gun, this is not for seasoned crafters. I'm talking to people that don't usually craft. When you're buying a glue gun, do not buy a multi-tempered glue gun, the low high temp. You don't want to buy that type of glue gun. It 9 times out of 10 does not work effectively. It doesn't get hot enough. Also, do not buy a battery operated glue gun either. It may work in a pinch. I've never really used one. You also don't want to buy minis unless that would be my emergency one, is a mini. Buy a regular heavy duty large glue gun and use it, and the high temp one is what you want to buy. And many times while I was working at Michael's, you would hear people talk about getting glue guns for their children because the low temperature is safe. No, it's not. You can still burn yourself with a low temp glue gun, but also no child under, and I used to joke and say no child under the age of 25 should ever use one, but the whole purpose behind that is because, yes, people, even adults, burn themselves on a daily basis with glue guns. So now I'm just going to go ahead and drip that wax right over the top of this. Now this would take a lot longer because this is a much larger surface area than the letters, but you can still achieve what you're trying to do. You can also paint the hot glue once it's dried and it's all sealed up. But it's a nice little touch. I'm going to see if I can stamp it with the stamp this time and see how it works. So this is another just easy, quick tutorial that you can do, especially if you're a Harry Potter fan and you have a Harry Potter movie to go to, or even a themed costume party where you need a bottle of Felix Felicis because you're going to be Hermione or you're going to be Harry, or even just, like I said, it would be a great Harry Potter themed type of reward for a game. And like I said, the kids always find this a huge hit. So there we go. Once again, put your sealing wax straight up. And grab your stamper. Press right in, which I'm actually pressing into the glue as well. Lift up. And there you go. You have a Harry Potter themed Felix Felicis, and you can always stick some ribbon around it and tie a bow and make it simple, make it easy, and make it wonderful. Once again, my name is Alice. Thank you for watching Crafting by Moonlight, and we'll see you on the next tutorial. Like and subscribe, and down in the comments, leave a comment for me. That would be great. I'd love to hear you guys' feedback. And once again, I will make sure to include everything that you need. Have a great night.